All right, welcome back in. Match day 16 now. This is the Ninals finals, or just Ninals. Take a look at this bracket. It's scooched over right now. Main bracket over here. This is what we're working with today. We just had our 11th place match. Preston took down Wego. Now we've got our 9th place match. Adam and Jacob coming at you. Jacob's team has looked very strong. Lost a barn burner against Crayon, and Crayon is now in the championship. So look out. That's like a low-key strong team, I think. But we'll see what happens. Adam's team has been no slouch either. And yeah, let's do the thing. All right, over on Jacob's Texans, we've got Josh Allen at quarterback, we've got Bijan Robinson at running back, and our wide receiver trio is Tithero McMillan, Lad McConkey, and I think Khalil Shakir gets the most snaps. I don't remember. Sam Laporta at tight end as well. Over on Adam's Saints, we've got Jared Goff, we've got Josh Jacobs at running back, we've got a trio of Amon-Ra St. Brown, Wandale Robinson, and Quentin Johnston, and we've got Brock Bowers at tight end, and Gadget Guy Taysom Hill, and I believe he does, last time I was spot checking, I think I saw him have some plays, so that's always fun. Cool, let's do it. Game time. 12:15 as usual. Random commentary crew, lovely. Kick it to New Orleans. See y'all later.
Please welcome your 2026 New Orleans Saints.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Wandale Robinson now to return this. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Okay, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback, a guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills, and it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Off play action, Goff. Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They've got first down here from the 36. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Goff dumps it off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
3rd and long for him here. Johnson finds the football complete. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's another Saints first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. From the gun, Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass complete to Robinson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Chimere DK on the return. This makes it up to the 25. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings at Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with his legs in just about any situation. The guy is a game changer.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones on the mountains are really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Slot man motioned over. On 2nd down, Robinson. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll motion him out of the backfield. Allen on 3rd down. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Texans 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
This one's quickly to Shakir. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Here, a 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Now Allen off the play action. This is complete to Schultz. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Again, Allen to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Going to the ground again on 1st. His charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Catch made. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. He's away from one. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. This New Orleans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And they're all the way across midfield before he was brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They go counter. It's Jacobs. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And we'll pause here for an injured Saints player. Looks like he's pretty shaken up. They'll get someone out to look at him. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. A give to Algier on the inside handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Now Goff taking off with it. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
A gain of 17 yards.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Here's a give inside to Camaro. And he takes this down close up to the 3. Pick up a 4. That brings up third and goal.
4 yards.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
On third and goal, Goff. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a second quarter lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
On his Little for the extra point. He hits it true despite some issues with that snap. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Now on the return, here's DK. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their second drive of the contest. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. First call here coming from the shotgun. Allen on the play action. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's complete, dialing up McMillan again. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at their 48-yard line.
Offense is set. This is second and 2. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Saints take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, hogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
The Saints and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. They have played lights out on offense, scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Escapes the defender. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 33. That's another Saints first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. They're going to throw again. Goff. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
On his little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Texans 7.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Now on the return, here's DK. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, you got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. The tight end in motion now. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
A gain of 19
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just 1 play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Completed over the middle. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Saints' 48-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing here, Allen. A quick slant. Here's Laporta. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Houston.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. to throw now, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So second down coming up. He may have taken away that quick slant look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. He anticipated that route. It's Johnny on the spot.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
That's another Texans first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Play action now, Allen. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
Second down now. They need 7. They'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. And he's cut after a gain of about 2. Sent to the ground by Pete Warner.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Now Allen. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. And big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
Jason Myers lining up for the field goal try. It's about 43 yards for it. Myers' kick is good. And despite that bad snap, they're able to tack on 3.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Saints and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I'm not seeing a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Goff to the air now. Throwing the out route complete. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. His stop comes at the 32-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
So 3rd down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Saints holding the lead inside of the Superdome. Tight end going in motion here. Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
First down throw from Goff. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, here's Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Texans bring out an extra DB on this 3rd down. Trying to run for it, Kamara. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Saints get more points to end a lopsided first half. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown! And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a 2nd half to match this one. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints push their lead to 18.
Saints 28, Texans 10.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. First and 10. Here's Allen. McMillan on the slant. And the Saints grab it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Recovered by the Saints.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for second down.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. All set now, first and 10. He's back to throw. It's caught. This is Larry McConkey. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3.
Cam Little to kick
All
off.
set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Now here's the Houston offense. They've got it first to begin the third. And that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace. But they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. First and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Robinson. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
47-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
5 men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down. ready from the gun. It's Allen. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he is hauled down right at that midfield front. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Here's Robinson up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Texans, first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Texans.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Man in motion out of the slot. This is Robinson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's trying to push the field. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's another Texans first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Houston.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Allen looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win. I would imagine, Kate, that they hope that's the spark that starts a second-half inferno of a comeback. Could scarcely afford to come away empty-handed with points on that opening drive, and they didn't.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 32-yard line.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Zone read here, the handoff to Kamara. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Goff on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of gain.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch him behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. He takes it down to the 33. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's got about 9 on that run, partner, down inside the 30.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Second down, it's another give to Kamara. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is some old-school brutality. An offense close to a first down, a defense that knows there's a run headed right its way. In a battle of wills, the offense gets it done.
Offense is set. First and 10. Another run for Kamara. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Motioning the tight end now. Third and long for him here. On a quick slant, it's Johnston. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. They send a man in motion. They'll run with Kamara. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's another for it. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. This, our last play of the quarter. On third and goal, Goff. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him. Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have fourth and goal after the break. It's the Saints up by multiple scores, and they've got the football. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Little knocks it through. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Now on the return, here's DK. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Texans to the line. First and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
And the Texans, first down. First and 10 And at the 42
Easily add the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Going to the ground again on first. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
Robinson, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Kool-Aid McKinstry. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing here, Allen. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different pair.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Now trying to set up a screen. Here's Robinson. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it.
They'll run it with Robinson. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
The beauty of that execution, Kate, is he didn't even know he was going to get the ball there on 4th down in that RPO. So extra credit for the focus, and even more so for the conversion.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Slot receivers headed left. Play action now. Allen connects on the crosser. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, they're both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
On 1st down, Allen has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk. It was nearly a big play.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Back to throw now, Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Now he already has himself one interception in his game partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Again, Allen to the air. Has his man, it stops. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it, that's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Texans, 1st down. 1st and goal.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Offense in position now, it's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. That one connects. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans make it an 11-point ball game.
Texans 20.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. The Saints and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Throwing is gone. Dumps it off to his running back. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Every once in a while, sure, a pass, it can go for a negative yard. But lose that much, I promise you, that call will never come up on the call sheet again.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. Now a handoff to Algier. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that's a white flag waving if I've ever seen one. I'm not sure I saw any avenue with that run play that was going to result in a 1st down. It felt more like the coordinator saying, well, you earned that call by the mishaps on 1st and 2nd down.
So 4th down, and here comes Kai Kroger to punt for the Saints. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Out now come the Texans on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Gets him on the in route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 48-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the shotgun, it's Allen. McConkey's got it again. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. He did well to shake off one tackle partner. The next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Jason Myers lining up for the field goal try. This will be a 44-yard look. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the fourth.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Saints and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Algier gets it on the counter. And he's going to have this open across midfield, partner, to the 48. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Here's Algier on 1st down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Algier with another carry. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6. Final timeout called by the Texans. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and 4 coming up now. They go again with Algier. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
Yard attempt.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints leading by 8. So Kellen Moore with confidence in his offense. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's back to throw. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Incomplete.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second and 6 coming up here. He'll look to throw it. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. To throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. It's a gain of 4 there, and the huge conversion gets them a new set of down.
That down and distance tells you pass. More than likely, you're going to get man-to-man coverage, and your passing game is more effective. But I love that call. And the trust and the belief you have in your run game that even that down and distance, you can still get the first.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy can turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Setting up to pass. Right back to Shakir. This is caught. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Snap throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Here he is to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Here he is to throw. Need this to force overtime. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Saints will take over as this gets run out to the 20-yard line. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.
All right, well, I was wrong. Jacob's team, still solid, but Adam's team's got that dog in him, I guess. So, congrats to Adam. That's a 9th place finish. Yeah, you'll get to pick your spot before Jacob. Yeah, so I'm going to take a quick break. We'll be back, and I'll kick off the 7th place match between Gibby and Andy. Talk soon.